What up, YouTube? Web Mike here, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You know him, you love him. He said something very impactful today, and it was about having the guts to fail and the desire to succeed. And it was recently due to him having to admit the failure of Black Adam. Now, I can sort of look at that movie and go, that was a finely done movie, it was entertaining. But sadly, it didn't have the appeal that he and many of us were also looking forward to it having. And really, it just applies to so much in life, and that's why I found it very impactful. There's many times in life when you can't be afraid of failing, but you also have to have that drive to succeed. This was also spoken in Rocky Balboa, where Rocky himself says to his son, "Life isn't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep on going." And that's a moment when the fiction that is being woven spins truth. How many times in your life have you had to push through something hard? Maybe you had a firing from a job, a terrible breakup. Maybe you had to try something new or go laterally and try something else completely different, but still within your purview. Life is not going to make it easy for you. And that's because, in many ways, in order for things to succeed, they have to be rigorous. You can't just follow the path of least resistance. That might get you by, but if you look at it like, one way that entropy was described well to me, I think it was on Timcast IRL, it was that it is as if you're on a treadmill, and it's always set on a certain speed. Now, granted, by the end of the treadmill experience, we all get to the same point. However, how hard you push yourself reflects how healthy you are, how much you achieved. And you can just coast along and just go at that moderate pace and just keep pace and never really fall behind. But if you stop moving, that's when you fall behind. And if you actually want to get ahead, that's when you have to push, 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 and go harder and faster. And that's just life. And that's what Dwayne Johnson communicated perfectly in his post. I'll try to link it to it or another video talking about it, because this is just a life lesson that everyone needs to hear. I mean, there have been times in my life, matter of fact, just recently, where I had to reevaluate something and decide, okay, this is not going to work out. I'm going to have to break off from this group. Now, sadly, one of the other people in that group did not take kindly to it, even though I was professional and respectful by everyone else's standards. I'll probably make a video about it later, but I don't want to bog this discussion down. There have been also times when I've had to think about, do I really want to stick with this job, or do I want to try to do something different? Now, for over a decade, I've been over at UPS as a package handler. Fine, steady work, great benefits. It's a venerated company. I mean, you have to go through a lot of clearances and securities to get through it. But the pay is just not what I needed it to be. And I thought, well, I have an experience as an EMT. And people always told me, hey, Mike, if you can't decide on what to do in medicine, you should try being a nurse first, because then you can just go down to the lower echelons. And I never take the easy route, so I decided to finally go through nursing school, and 5 years later, because, you know, you don't always succeed on your first try around, so I had to repeat a couple courses, but here I am, graduate of nursing, took the NCLEX and passed it on my first try. And now I'm in that probably 2 to 3 month transition where I'll be going from UPS to a nursing job. And I gotta say, it's I'm really looking forward to it. There's just fewer things in life that are more rewarding than helping people in that medical capacity. That's just one of the things I'm good at. Now, what about you? Have there been times in life that have challenged you and made you think, gee, do I keep trying this but try something different, or do I shift and try something totally different? And there's never really a right or wrong answer. It's just what you choose to do. And no matter what you choose, you have to make sure you stick to it. Because what was it said during the stonks? Yeah, don't have lettuce hands, have diamond hands. You can't have floppy cabbage going about because you're not going to be able to hold on to anything. You need to have diamond hands. Stick. Hold true, hold fast, all that good stuff. But I don't want to ramble too much more on this. I've already done it enough. I appreciate you if you stuck around this long. But if you have, consider dropping a like. And like I said, give me a comment below about times in your life or what I could add to this or what you think I've missed on this. Until then, WebMike out.